What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another stream. I was playing on Xbox earlier, but it was just absolutely dead. Not a lot of players on at all. Old mode will be available during events, but I agree it should be available regardless. Yeah, I just can't get into the new ones. Just a crazy hill fest. I don't mind it now and again, but just overall, I do prefer the original ones. Or at least just incorporate them into the new ones. I'd be happy with. It's going to be a moan stream again. But yeah, I mean, I've had a few good fights. But yeah, I was playing my Xbox earlier and I was in a BG's and my Xbox just completely crashed on me and I thought, you know what, I'm going to go on PC. The new ones I just kind of circle the edges and make my own fights in the new little choke points. Yeah, but it just feels, to me, it just seems to be, you just stand there, everyone just in a ball group, say that's the healer, and everyone's just circling the healer. And there's just another group that you're fighting against that's just doing the same thing. I've had that quite a lot of stalemates. So, tempted to go in this healer actually, I just can't be bothered to put the healer back together. I didn't save it. But yeah, I mean, it's still new PvP, so I suppose it's still okay, just not great. But you never know, they might do Cyrodiil soon. Let's hope. Had the mode with the werewolf behemoth and the ice atro buffs. I think I was the werewolf behemoth once. So yeah, that's quite good. I think the chaos ball is actually not too bad. That's just like a fun, just muck about sort of one. But yeah, they should have done a bit better. But like I said, there might be more like changes and improvements along the way. I don't know what I've even got on here. Oh, it's me talk build. Yeah, thick boy that DK. Yeah, this is not too bad. I've changed this build. I was running leap, but I thought I was going to go for corrosive and just cheese it. I'm getting all the damage reduction I need from this, all the weapon damage I need from this, all the recovery I need from this. So I'm thinking, what am I missing? It's the pen. So I thought, well, the pen's covered by the ultimate. So it's really only crit damage I've got to worry about in defense, which is already there as well. I mean, literally, like it's wide. Yeah, I know. It's just the clunky armor, isn't it? I was thinking of doing a necromancer because I haven't got all the upgrades and stuff on PC. I'm a bit limited. I was thinking of buying necromancer or alchemist because I do have the crowns. But I've got a funny feeling that necromancer is going to be free soon, so that's why I'm not doing it. Because they made the warden class free, didn't they? I've got a funny feeling that's going to become free, so I'm sort of holding off. And also waiting for some necromancer buffs as well. I've got so many builds. I've got probably about 10 in the pipeline. I'd say about 6 of them are actual ones that I've actually play tested. And I've probably got about 4 or 5 theory crafted ones. I've got so much builds I want to pump out. I've just dropped another one. I think it was quite recently, probably like 20 minutes ago, half an hour ago. And that was a 10k gank build. Crazy build. But anyway, yeah, so I'll get into some, I'll do some no CP. I tried the no CP on Xbox and it was just no one even there. I find hitting the comfy zones generally good for me. Pen 7k base between buffed, yeah. Most builds. Regen 2k buffed on Stam and Maj really. Usually 30k and then procs. Spriggan hits hard again, but the problem is it does nothing for your heals. Yeah, I used to run Spriggans quite a lot. I suppose it's just over time there's better sets. But yeah, I used to run Spriggans quite a lot. I remember farming the Spriggan swords. Right, what food have I even got on? Got the right food on? Probably not. No, it doesn't look like it. I've got the smoked bear haunch. Why does the bars look low? That's what I do like about the talk though. You can literally just chuck on anything as long as it's in the right weight and trait, the right enchant on it. You're good to go. They do seem a bit low. I'm wondering if I was running Bewitched Sugar Skulls on this. I just use jewels, yeah. I normally do use the jewels. I don't know where it's gone. I probably chucked it on another character. So my Guinness is in the way. I'd just drop 30, yeah, 3 to 5 health put into Stam. Yeah, I do. I know what I was trying to do with this build actually. I was trying to tri-stat everything and then have triune on all 3 of the jewellery. Just to sort of increase these stats a little bit more, because I don't like running the stamina magicka this low. This is a bit low for me. I think 1,000 stam is roughly 100k damage nowadays. Yeah, I think so, yeah. And when's the next build coming out as well? You do some really good builds. Triune, yeah, makes sense. Yes, triunes are underrated. I mean, like, you're getting extra free stats. The same with the tri-stat and everything. I think if you go smoke bear haunch, tri-statting just makes sense. And then I said, really, you can tri-stat the jewellery as well. Right, so let's check out the stats quickly, because it's been a while since I've been on this. The bars are looking low to me. I'm trying to do one tomorrow, much appreciated. I'm going to make a cancer ball run of BGs. Yeah, we need some, a lot of the builds out there have not been that great from what I've seen. But I said, I like your builds as well, because they're very out of the box as well. And that's why I think a lot of people like mine as well, because they're sort of away from, well, sometimes I do better ones, but I do try and do ones that are sort of away from the obvious. I'll have to take the smoked bear haunch, and the crit resistance is arse as well. I will just see how we go, and I can change the food anyway. Because I've got a feeling I haven't got it all set up correctly. Oh well. Can't decide between ult gen and damage negation. Totally agree with you, that's why I subbed. Yeah, yeah, I mean, I said I always help other people out. A lot of people I've come across, they're sort of always negative towards other like content creators and that. I can never understand why. It's like, I think they try and make everything a competition, don't they? I love tanking in 4-man, running 5 battalions defender, 5 iron blood and 2 stonekeeper. Rest over back with ult to cast boost crit damage better than Warhorn. Yeah, that actually sounds pretty good. Yeah, I mean, they're sort of battalions defender. Yeah, that seems like a selfish setup, but to be honest, I never understand why people say, oh, you know, you've got to run sets that are support, you should be supporting your group. To be honest, if you've got an immortal perfect tank that's never going down, you know, just sort yourself out. As long as you're not like trying to score push, or, you know, you don't want the tank going down. So them sort of sets, Stonekeeper I've used, yeah, it's definitely good. I'm friends with Elusive Shade. He used to be cool with Malcolm, but usually are hard to get with that create content. Battalions with you Ignis Weapon gives your groups constant 2k heals a second and you just block him. Yeah, but yeah, I forget that one's like an AoE sort of thing. It helps your players as well. But like, yeah, with all them trial tanking sets, I can't be bothered to farm them. There is a lot of good sets. I mean, you don't really need a top-end tank set unless you really do like vet trials or something, which I would not be going to. That'd be far too much for me. Yeah, I can really see that this is not the right thing. I'm just going to waste a whole smoke bear haunch. Oh well. I don't know what I've done with this build. I've done so many builds I get confused half the time. And I'm thinking, is this even right? But I've been tweaking things so much. That's the problem. I go to every character. I've got like 5 characters on PC, and I've got like 10 on Xbox, and I'm constantly tweaking them and changing them, and then I forget what I've done. So instead of me just focusing on one, I sort of go across the board with everything. It just becomes a big mishmash, and then I just totally forget what I've even done. This week I was pulled into Veteran Halls of Fabrication as a DPS, replaced their tank and didn't tell them I was running. Ended up being meta is harder to find in this game because there's so many situations, different approaches. Yeah, I have actually, that is actually the only Veteran DLC trial I've actually completed was the Halls of Fabrication, and that was really too much. My boys are fuming right now because I'm on console more than PC. Yeah, I'm still on console more than PC because I've just got access to more stuff, but I do like to be on PC as well, and I'm just sort of slowly building myself. I'm nearly 900 CP. Just trying to get the feel of the Dragon Knight again, as I've not played Dragon Knight in a while. I don't know why everything feels lacking with the recoveries, because I thought the talk would be enough, but clearly not. I don't know if that's good enough. Got magical recovery as well. It's just the cost of it, isn't it? Cost of all the skills. But there we go. If you ever want to get PV content on PC, NA, let me know. I'll put a group together for you. I know it's hard as a PvPer to get them together sometimes. Yeah, I mean, I do all my sort of PvE content generally on the Xbox as I've got access to everything, and to be honest, I think I've purely made the PC account just for PvP, just to have a sort of like presence on PvP. But yes, that is cool of you to say that as well though. But I like, to be honest, I've done so many dungeons, I don't know if I'll ever, I don't really step into dungeons much unless it's something I need now or there's new ones coming out. Because I was completely a PvEer for the first probably 3 or 4 years, and then just sort of transitioned to PvP. The thing I hate the most though is the questing in the game. That is the thing I can't stand, is the grinding and the questing. I do like the Veteran DLC dungeons. The Veteran trials are a bit beyond me. I don't know if it's just as I've got older, my reflexes are just getting worse. I don't know, but I can't react to too much of it. It's just a bit too intense for me. Whereas the Vet DLC dungeons, I feel that's enough. I can deal with that. But any sort of speed runny stuff, I think I might have done one speed run, and that was just, I was sweating. I thought, I'm not doing this again. I'm not putting myself through that. Makes sense. If you use Minion on PC add-ons, try Squishier. Yeah, I've got the Minion thing somewhere, but I've barely got any add-ons. Shows people's resistances. I hate Quest, yeah. Like, with the new chapter and all that, it's just, I don't know, like, I do like the new content, I like when it's a new region, but I just dread doing all the quests because it's just a cakewalk you just walk through, even with no CP. You still walk through it really easily. It just seems like it's lacking. Agreed, back in the N64 days I'd platinum Donkey Kong Racing. Try that nowadays, not happening. Yeah, I must admit, I think this is the only sort of faster paced game I actually play now. I'm into more sort of like strategy games. Like, I used to play a lot of Call of Duties and stuff, but I don't know. I'm still okay at them, like Fortnite and stuff, but I'm probably not really good as I used to be. But yeah, I used to be a proper just Call of Duty player. I think I stopped at Black Ops 2. I think that was the final proper Call of Duty I played. Well, like intensely. I might have had a couple more after that, but I don't think I played them properly. If you like strategy games, get yourself a Portuguese missus. Yeah, I mean, when I say strategy, I mean, yeah, like sort of, I used to play a lot of like city building stuff, and my favourite game is still Baldur's Gate, the originals. Them sort of like slower paced, turn based, you know, pause based games. What is going on? There's no one even in this Imperial City, is there? Mind you, I don't know why I'm looking for bars. You never see bars anyway. I might go into a BG's anyway and just see how it plays out, this build. I might need to tweak it. I don't think the recoveries are right. Why is it saying 2k recovery? Now I'm confused. I've just been playing like gank builds recently, so gank builds and werewolves. So I've sort of only been doing like one bar or just, yeah, stuff like that. I think I'm feeling a bit rusty here. I see a lot of players was complaining about the dev stream as well with Cypher and that. It didn't pan out too well. I didn't actually see it, I actually missed the stream, but I heard it wasn't well received too much. I watched my play, is that Black Desert 3? Oh no, Black Desert 3, I'm on about. Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, the Brainworm thing, yes, Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, I haven't actually played Baldur's Gate 3 properly. I think I did play it once or twice, but it's just too... It's too different from the originals. I like the original ones. I was, yeah, really excited when they said Baldur's Gate 3, because I thought I've been waiting like 20 years for an expansion or a new game, and then when they finally brought it out, it was just vastly too different. And I know the argument is, well, the other games are like 20 years old, you can't expect them to be the same, but then you get like things like Pillars of Eternity, which are very similar, you know, in the sort of design. I might as well queue for a BG. No, I'm not doing that one, because if it comes up that deathmatch mode, that really gets on my nerves. So yeah, I'm glad that Baldur's Gate 3 has done well in that, but I just feel it's just not for me. I did try and play it, but I'm just like, I don't know. I try and play a lot of other things, and I always end up going back to this. I'm just going to keep capturing the flags. Why is the recovery saying 2k when I'm running Bewitched Sugar Skulls? It shouldn't be that high. Yeah, so the dev stream, I don't think it was received too well. I mean, it's nice to, you know, them to do a PvP thing on that, but yeah, I don't know if it, from what I've heard, I don't think it panned out too great. But I'm starting to get into the swing of it a bit more. Because I'm used to having the leap on as well, I just thought I'd take the leap off, just to have crazy pen. That's why I'm not hitting that hard, because it's all sort of built around the corrosive cheese. You ever played Smite? Smite 2 is almost out in the alpha stage. The game is so competitive and it's easy to grasp multiple play styles. Now, I have heard of it, I've just never played it. I do find it a bit difficult to break away from this game. As you know, when you've invested so much time into a game, it's sort of hard to sort of break away. Like I said, it's not the only game I play. I do play other games, but I just feel like when I play the other games, it's like I play Fortnite, you know, but and then I'll do the occasional stream of Fortnite sometimes, just you know, for laughs or whatever. But like, there's no building sort of stuff, is there? You're just sort of, it's just all cosmetics. Everyone drops in. The only good thing I do like about Fortnite is you haven't got to grind. You know, you just sort of just jump in. Anyone can play. In spite of your hurt, you might die. ESO sometimes gets annoying when people are he'll be on full health 4 times over. Yeah, the healing is really destroying the BGs. It's just it's far too strong. And to be honest, I really just don't see why they just. It says the healing received in battle spirit is decreased by 55%. That needs to go up to about 80%. It really needs to be nerfed big time. The same, no need to grind in Smite. The best player in the world is on the same level as you, only cosmetic differences. Yeah, I mean, I think where you've grinded so much on this game, you sort of don't want to do it again, do you? Like, and that's what's putting me off the Throne and Liberty. It's like, it's a really good game. I mean, and then like, why's my helmet not working? I don't run away from me, I just pop me out. Dragon Knight versus Dragon Knight, and I think I'm about to get smoked. Don't take full damage, that really annoys me. When it's not from a big distance, you shouldn't be taking full damage. And I'm gone. What's with the full damage from that height? That really annoys me. I think, what else does that as well? Yeah, Fortnite does that as well. That really annoys me. You just drop down, you've got full health, and you just die. The full damage needs to be dropped. Exactly, one MMO. Hello? Oh, it's working, yes. Oh, it's working, yes. Don't know what happened to me, mic there. Just plugged it in and out and it worked again. But yeah, I don't know what it is with the new BGs. I mean, what's going on, Dave? Yeah, not too bad, how's you? Yeah, the new BGs, it's like, they went on for quite a while, and look at the total amount of kills across the board. It's like, you can't seem to get loads of kills. I don't know what it is. You just like, it just goes on and on and on. And there's so many healers and cross healing going on. You can't seem to get loads. I mean, there probably is obviously some players. I think generally, the number of deaths and kills in the new BGs has just lessened so much. Tired up all night farming vents. Yeah, I was looking at that. The new event, the Legacy of the Bretons, but I can't be bothered. I really can't be bothered with the event. I've done a couple of guide videos and stuff, but like, I can't be bothered to farm any of it. There's nothing that really appeals to me. The only thing I was going to do was a lot of the Tales of Tribune, but for some reason they don't drop the coffers. Only, I think, like the quest itself. But I thought if you completed a Tales of Tribune, because I actually don't mind the card game. I didn't like it at first, but now I do quite like it. But just the rewards are just too pitiful. But I thought even if you lost the match, it would grant you a coffer, and it don't. And then I thought, oh, I'll try and win a match against the novice NPC, and I won the match finally, even though it's really difficult now. I won it after like a third try, and then nothing. I'm thinking, so it's only on the quests, and like, come on, like it's just not worth the time, is it? I'm only for farming the companion gear, yeah. Make a lot of money on the companion gear as well. Who's outside my door? Yeah, so I don't think it's one of the best events. But it's still nice to have an event, I suppose. Actually, that didn't seem too bad, the dragon, like the way it was set up. But I might just go into Bash. The Bash DK. I'll rephrase that. Actually, wait, it's on this character, and I need to just go to the gaff. Got a couple of nice drops last night. Purple jewellery in the right trait. Yeah, I mean, I know there's a couple of nice bits to get in it. I just think normally I do my majority of stuff on Xbox, and I think there's just nothing that appeals to me on the Xbox. But like I said, I was happy to do the Tales of Tribune, but the coffers don't drop on it without probably just doing the quests, and the quests are just too long-winded. Before, the novice NPCs in the Tales of Tribune used to be quite easy. You could do them, you could defeat them really quickly. Now it actually takes quite a while, and sometimes you actually lose. They turn the patrons far too much for novice, and I don't know why they did that, because it just puts people off playing the Tales of Tribune. Because at first, when it first came out, the novice NPCs were novice. They were really rubbish. And you could beat them quickly and easily. 9 times out of 10 you'd win. Now, you can't really. You can beat them, but like they seem to win like 50-60% of the time, and you're thinking, well, like, and then you get nothing, and you've got to end up playing like 8 games just to do the daily, and it's like, no, I'm not doing that. Don't even get coffers either. So yeah, I thought I'd knock that on the head. I did release today a sort of like a alternative farm for the coffers and like stealing. I don't really know what the drop rate is too much. They're generally not great on the stealing. It's just an alternative. The Battlemaster spoils. What's your thoughts on the Golden Pursuits, mate? It's nice that they were basically getting free gear, but it was a bit underwhelmed by it. I mean, I think it's okay. My only concern with the Golden Pursuits was I thought that was going to replace the Endeavours, or if it still has a view, because it's so similar where you're just completing a list of things, the same as the Endeavours, and then you're being awarded, like, instead of Endeavour points, you're getting like actual gifts. So I'm thinking they're going to phase that out to prevent people getting stuff from the crown crates. That's what I was thinking. But if they keep both, yeah, it's fine. You know, I'm not going to hunt every cosmetic item, but if there's a nice one, I might go for it. Right, so let's go on the... Just double check the bash damage. What is it at? I think it's just over 6k or around that mark. I thought you were going to be more into it myself. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good system. Just worried that it might replace, you know, the Endeavour. That's what I was thinking, because it's trying to like push the crown crates more. But I might be wrong. But I did do a video on that as well. That my concern. But yes, it's okay. But I think where I've played this game so long, you know, I've been playing it like 9 years now. I'm a little bit beyond cosmetic stuff now. I still get the odd bits here and there, but like for PC, because I haven't got much on PC, but the Xbox, I'm just like, unless it's something really, really eye-catching that I really want, I'm just, yeah. But the Nord Hero costume was actually quite nice, and I did get it on the PC because I thought, well, that's actually not too bad. Bit bulky, but yeah, it's alright. I thought it was going to be, yeah, more to it. Yeah, I think it's just like a starter. They've made it really simple and easy, just so everyone understands, and it probably will become a bit more complicated. My guess is it's not just going to be 4 easy quests. It's probably going to be like 20, 30 quests to get a mount or something. It's going to be a lot more trickier. What's Cyrodiil looking like? I've never going to Cyrodiil. Not on PC anyway. Might go into it maybe. I'll queue for a BG and then I'll go into it. Do I want to be doing the deathmatch one? It always comes up. I'll say, like, I'm trying to get all my companions all fitted out. Yeah, I mean, like some of that companion gear really goes for some crazy money. Just quickly check on my video that I just released. See how it's doing. Oh, it's not doing so bad. Wait, how do I get back to the video? Wait, I just realised I'm Ebony, aren't I? I normally play Daggerfall. Yeah, sorry if there's a bit of an echo, because I've got to have my volume up just to make sure my voice is still going, because for some reason this randomly just cuts out and I'm just yammering away talking and then it's not even working. Sold a blue bolstered ring yesterday for 100k. Yeah, I mean, you can make a lot of gold, which is surprising really, because I didn't think the companion thing would be a popular thing, but it is quite popular. And yeah, I said if you get the stuff in the right traits, you can really make some good gold. I've never really looked into the companion stuff too much. I've never been a big companion sort of player, but I mean, obviously I can see the appeal, and they do keep releasing new companions, which is nice. And I do like the perks on them as well. Like the latest companion with the lockpicks, I was going around with my thief. And it's quite nice to get that extra lockpick, break the lock chance, even if it is minimal. Yeah, not a lot of players doing the BG. Oh, I need to turn the quest in. So yeah, I'm still, I said, well, in the title of the video, I've said bring back the old mode. I still feel the old BGs just worked better. I can't see what players mean when they mean 2 teams. It doesn't work in a random scenario. Overall, I don't think. You can have you know, the odd good game, but I do feel the 3 teams was sort of like the centre, you know, of the Cyrodiil, with 3 opposing teams, a triangle of balance, you know. And that's what I think made this game unique, is that, you know, a lot of other PvP games like Call of Duty just be one team against another. And to remove that, I just don't think it was a good move. I set up mine as a tank straight away. People buying bolstered gear like crazy for the new Khajiit companion. Yeah, that sounds good. I just wish the old BGs would come back. Not remove the new ones, because, you know, like, I know players will still like it. And I do like the new maps as well. I just wish it would all, you know, come back, all of it. So you'd have the old BGs and the new BGs. Because I just prefer the 3 teams. It just seemed to be more fun. I don't know why the one team against another team just doesn't seem as fun. But lucky it's Chaos Ball. Chaos Ball is usually the best mode, in my opinion. Deathmatch is the worst, which is weird, because Deathmatch was probably the best in the old one. It's just such a dramatic shift, and I don't know why, and it shouldn't feel like that, but to me it just does. It just feels so different. And the healing, yeah, like, if you've got a team... See, this is why the 3 teams worked, because if you had one team that had a healer, you know, they're completely immortal, no one can kill them, they're just crushing everyone, at least you've got another team to work on, and sort of, you know, or another team that might then all gun for them, you know, the 2 teams might attack the team with a healer. But, you know, if your team doesn't have a healer and the other team does have a healer, you're pretty much finished. You know, there's no 2 ways about it. And if you've got a healer on your team and they have a healer, it turns out to be this crazy stalemate that goes on for the entire match. No one gets the points to finish, you know, say if it's a death match, and then everyone's got like 1 kill each. It's just, I don't know, maybe the healing might solve it. If they nerf the healing, it might make things better. I'm going on a whinge again. I love the new BGs, really. Like I said, I like the new maps. I've got nothing against new maps. I think it's nice they brought new maps. But like I said, when you add DLC or new content, you don't remove old content. And that's what, you know, I want to be on like 15, 20 BG maps, not just these 5 or 6 or maybe 7, however many they've actually released. And, you know, I like they've tried something new. I just don't think it personally works overall. Oh, what? Didn't get any of them kills. Can't move. But yeah, Chaos Ball just seems to be the most fun. I do like, I think I said in the previous stream, that where it's just not one Chaos Ball now, because you could have like one team just with the one Chaos Ball, no one can kill them, you know, it's just complete waste of time. Why, was that a massive gank there, or, not a gank, a bomb? We're right on their spawn point, so this is not going to go well. Yeah, I like it when there's multiple Chaos Balls, so it's sort of, again, that opens the door. Like, if one's just hogging the Chaos Ball and no one can kill them, you know, at least there's other Chaos Balls to pick up. We're going to get... I'm going to hit the hole quickly. I'm pinned and chained, just take them all on. No. Do you think it would be better if each team had a certain amount of classes, i.e. tank, healer, DPS? Yeah, I mean, that's the problem. It maybe introduce restrictive things where you can only have but how would it work? It's the same as a dungeon, really, isn't it? Like, you have a healer, 2 DPS, and a tank, but, you know, you can get fake rolls, and, you know, so how is it policed properly? That's the problem, isn't it? Wow, talk about gun for me, the whole team. Oh. I just prefer 3 teams. I just think it works better. There's not, you know, a lot of people pussyfoot around it and just say that it, you know, there's every other game is one team against another team. I don't know. It's just, I just think it's what makes it the Cyrodiil unique, and the open world, and the BGs. Just 3 teams was just nice. This just, you know, one brick wall against another brick wall. You know, that you can have matches like that, and it's just... How's he hanging on? Roll dodge out of that. It was just a thought, mate, and I agree about having 3 teams. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely things they could implement, maybe restrictions, and it might improve it. Because I think as it stands, it really needs something, and maybe restrictions are the way to go. And try and... How many times did I press ultimate? Oh, I'm taking some money. I should pick up the Chaos Ball, really. I'm going. I didn't hold that very long. I mean, yeah, I've played a lot of the newer BGs, you know, probably nearing like, I don't know, 40, 50 matches I've probably played now. And yeah, I thought my opinion might change and think, oh, it's going to grow on me, and it just don't. You know, the older BGs was better, you know, it had its faults and that, and just I think I can only nail it down to it had 3 teams. And the new deathmatch mode is just awful. But the Chaos Ball, like I said, is the only improvement I think they've done, having 3 Chaos Balls. It's just proper crazy. You know what I mean? You haven't got to keep chasing that one player with the Immortal Tank build, holding the ball. There's other Chaos Balls that can, you know, potentially be grabbed. But I've seen some really awful games. I've been in some awful death matches where I've just spawned in, I'm thinking, hello, it's already a game going on, and there's just a whole team of players in a line here just waiting for the odd person to drop down and just get nuked and nerfed, and I'm thinking, right, you know, I don't normally quit BGs, but I might. I think I did see it through to the end, and yeah, the spawn, it's just open to spawn camping and all sorts of craziness. That it just simply didn't really happen in the three teams. I mean, it might have happened occasionally, but very, very, very rarely. I'll run away. They're all hating on me. I'm not going to survive. How many kills have I got? 4 kills, not bad. But like, it feels like with the 3 teams, the maps were more utilised. You know, you just, especially with the death match as well, there were still people running around using the map. Whereas on this, it just seems to be, especially if it's deathmatch, it's just stand there in the healer's hills. You know, one team does that and the other team does that, and there's just no movement barely. And it's just stand there and just who wears one damn, you know, just ball group versus ball group basically. And I've had a lot of matches like that, and I just don't really remember that happening too much in the older BGs. But it just seems to be rife now. Just happens so much. Every time it's deathmatch, you can guarantee there'll be some crazy immortal healer. You know, don't get me wrong, I still like healers. I don't want healers nerfed in PvE and stuff. I just think PvP, they're just far too strong. Far too strong. They just turn the tide too much. So nerf those healers. Just nerf the battle spirit, just keep it simple and just see what happens. You can always tweak it, another patch if it doesn't work out or it's too severe. I hate when the chain don't work. Chaining. Yeah, I'll just think, you know, just maybe nerf the battle spirit to up to 80% now. It seems crazy because it seems such a massive nerf, but it's just, it needs something PvP. This cross healing, crazy overpowered healing is just, something's got to go. I think I'm on the defensive. No, not today, mate. Okay, it's not working out. I thought it was going to work. But I mean, like I said, they might add new maps and new stuff, do a few more tweaks and that. At least they fixed that matchmaking system. That was really annoying. where you couldn't, you know, you got in a match and it just booted you. That seems to have stopped, which is good. So the matchmaking is definitely better. I just think that deathmatch mode shouldn't really be there. Not in random anyway. And just bring back the 3 teams, please. It's like if they'd done it to Cyrodiil, I don't think it would be great. And that's what worries me now. Now where they've done this, you know, I don't want them to touch open world now, because people, you know, we complained about the old BGs, and now look what we've got. You know, like, do you want to complain about Cyrodiil still? No, I think I want it left alone, to be honest. I mean, it's bad, but it could be a hell lot worse, is what I'm saying. And that's what I think what's happened with the BGs. It was bad, you know, the BGs weren't perfect, and now it's just awful. But yeah, the Chaos Ball, yeah, is definitely a better mode, 100%. It's just more fun. Is that one of the... That's not a power, that's a lighty with it. And people seem to go for the objective more with the Chaos Ball. You know, it's not ignored, like a lot of the modes, it's ignored. Domination is absolutely abysmal on this map. I'm going to go, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, Domination is terrible on this map. They literally have, think about 5 or 6 flags, and everyone's just running in a circle, and you're just avoiding players. It's just weird. I don't know if it's just this map itself. Windows XP. I miss Windows XP. I did have a massive break from PCs as well. I think we had like the Windows 95, 98, and then the Windows XP. And I think after XP we didn't really have PCs. And then I think literally the next one was probably Windows 7 or something, because I think there was some ones in between that I can't even remember. Or I don't think we even had Windows 7, but I've been straight to Windows, is it 8 or 10? I don't know, 8 even is one. Quite a few Arcanists I've seen. But what I haven't seen a lot of is gankers. So I am planning to do a BG ganking build, because I've done a lot of ganking builds that work more in open world, where you're sort of taking your time, waiting for the setup, waiting for the right moment. So I haven't done like a proper full-blown ganking build for BGs, because obviously it's a bit more, you need something that's a bit more on its toes. So I'll probably do a bow one. I've got a bow one in mind, but I haven't properly looked at it yet. That'll probably be my next thing to do. Can I hit the ultimate? Let me hit the ultimate quickly, quickly, quickly. Can't break free. Right, let's go. Quickly get a kill. Oh, I didn't get the kill. Someone got 22 kills? That's like the highest I've seen in a BG. $1.3 million, eh? So yeah, what's everyone's thoughts on the new BGs then? Do you like them? I think it's a step down, unfortunately. I like the new maps. You know, I love how they've designed the new maps. It's about the only positive I can really say. You know. But the old one will be brought back apparently with some sort of event or whatever. I really want to put my healer on, but I could put it on, couldn't I? Just to do a bit of healing. Obnoxious BG healing. Only been in the new BGs once, mate. Yeah, I said, and the rewards are not all that great either. They've added furnishings and stuff. There is some different stuff, but I still think it could be definitely improved upon. Can't believe I overwrit my healer build. armory station, so let's see if I can get that back. Good, right, yeah. It's just like a 1-bar healer setup for Walden. Nice and simple. I did do a build video on it as well, guys, if you want to check it out. Not the best healer build in the world by any means. It's just like a simple, easy to put together one. So if I put this on, I can restart it all kind of. Yeah, so if I equip that build, I've got to try and remember the skills now, haven't I? Did I just save over that? Oh, you didn't have enough space. Okay, right. Never got enough space. Siege Masters, delete that. Already in your collections, we'll delete it. Get rid of this pointless stuff. What on earth is this I've got on here? Right, so I have to try and remember the healer build. It's only 1 bar, so I'm sure I can. Right, so if I equip that, wait, am I going to lose the vampirism? Because that's going to be a deal breaker. Or do I need the vampirism? You know what, I'm not going to run it with vampire. Who cares? Right. Going in as the obnoxious healer. Plus I haven't got that annoying skin. The vampire skin really does annoy me. Right, so what was I running? What have I got so many staffs for? Oh, it's obviously a healing staff, isn't it? Plague Doctor, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Plague Doctor. Right, let's start from the jewellery because I know it was Oaken Soul. I mean, running endurance? I couldn't have been. No, trainee. Another trainee. Is it Druid? Definitely a lot of Plague Doctor, I know that. I think I had a choke thorn on for my healing. More trainee? Yeah, oh yeah, I remember now. It was 3 trainee and 5 Plague Doctor with 1 Druid. That sounds right. I think that's all the gear done. Looking pretty good. Push everything into health. Obnoxious healer. I don't think I was running Smoke Bear Haunch. I could be wrong though. Right, so skills. Obviously, I had the Polar Wind on. And I was running the Secluded Grove. Generate ultimate if the initial heal. Yep. Don't know if I was running that. Healing Seed. Probably was one of them. I think I had the Betty. I'm going to have to go on the video. It's no good. Mine's gone blank. Where is my healer build? Do I have to do so many builds? No, I know the weapon stuff's alright. It's just the skills, right? Okay, got them. The Falcon Swiftness, or Deceptive Predator. I did have the spores. Blessings of what? Why are they not? I didn't have the. I had the. What's it called? The blood overflowing. Still not got those undaunted passives. Am I running full heavy? No. Oh, this needs work. Alright, Fighters Guild, obviously not. Sijic, no. I'll just put these on it, even though they're more sort of for open world. Combat Medic, don't need those. Do I have medicinal use? Only 1 point. Right, let's go back to the live. Let's go. But I think that's the problem with healing. Not only is it super overpowered in PvP, it's also incredibly easy to do. I mean, like I said, I literally put this build together within about 10 minutes, you know, and just thought, you know, it's actually ain't too bad. Obviously, like I said, there's probably better builds, you know. I'm just sort of running off this. I don't know if the magic is right. And I ain't got a Mundus either. I'm not going back to the video again. Don't need to do the CP because I ain't doing CP. We're doing the BGs. Seems about right. It's no good, let's go back to it. Right, so I had 48k health. Yes, I must have had the Mage Mundus. Does seem a little off. Oh, that's probably why. That's training though, isn't it, Dawn? Training on? Obviously not. But 2 medium ain't gonna do too much harm. So yeah, definitely the Mage Mundus. Where can I get the Mage Mundus? Where is the Mage Mundus? Mage Mundus location. I've got one in Deshaan, Stormhaven. Probably do the Deshaan one. Oh, it's up here. What? Where is it? What's about there? Nowhere near a way shrine. And that'll have to do for the build. Am I still live? So we'll just go and grab the Mundus and then we're good to go. Because yeah, I want the Magicka a little bit higher than that. But I said with the Undaunted it would be better as well. So I need to work on the Undaunted. But I said because you're stacking everything into health, the Magicka with this setup I've got anyway, you've not got tons of Magicka to play with. But I'll show you why it's not too bad anyway. Right, so what are we rocking at? Yeah, that seems right. So you've only got 18,000 Magicka and 17,000 stamina. The reason it's not too bad is because even though you would think a lot of the skills are Magicka based, which they are, but they're not all of them. It's only that one, the Blessing of Restoration and Deceptive Predator. There's only 3 Magicka based skills. The other one's stamina, the other one's health. So really you're not actually using as much Magicka as you think. I know the heals do scale off max Magicka, so ideally you want more max Magicka because I think healing does scale off the weapon and spell damage. This is just purely just to soak everything up, polar wind, you know, that sort of stuff. But ideally, if you can, you know, if you take this build, try and amp up the spell damage a bit more so you're healing stronger, and try and amp up the maximum Magicka if you can, because that's going to help you out. Must have had the Vigor on here as well, but I think that'll do. Should be okay. Like I said, every time you heavy attack, it's going to restore the Magicka bar anyway. So you just don't want to go too crazy on the heal spamming. I think we're good enough to go into a BG. I should probably go to the armory station first, so I don't lose the build again. And I've not even golded out the staff, because again that's going to boost the healing a bit more. Which I should really, because Rosin is just super cheap. I don't think I've got the gold though, have I? Well, actually saying that they're so cheap, I might actually have enough gold. Quickly check. Have a good stream, mate. I'll go. See you soon. Yeah, see you soon, mate. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the Rosin. Does anyone know what is going on with the Rosin? Because they are super cheap. Even on Xbox, they're like really cheap. Like 1.5K for a gold. I don't understand why it's so cheap. Ah, I just realised I'm going to need 20 though. I've got nothing leveled. What? They're 1,000 gold. Why are they so cheap? Someone please tell me. All the bot farmers on just like wood, you know, wood nodes or something, because I can't believe how cheap these are compared to, say, you know, like a tempering alloy is dearer, or obviously the jewellery, the chromium, whatever it's called, chromium. Right, so if we go to, I just need gold. And I might as well enjoy the healing in the BGs while you can, because I think it's definitely going to be nerfed, because like I said, it's far too strong. It does need to be toned down a bit. I say a bit, you know, it's ridiculously strong. Definitely take away the scaling from max health as well. I've got any gold in the bank? No. Of course you ain't. Right, so I'll log out of here. I'll just quickly pop onto my other character who's got all the gold. But I do feel, even though the BGs wasn't super received well, I do feel they're going to probably add more PvP content, hopefully, next year. Maybe with the new chapter, who knows, they might finally mix it up, because I don't think they're going to want to bring another class out. There's probably not enough time passed. Might shut you 300. So I will be a bit squishier because I'm not a vampire, but my skills won't cost as much, and I've got high health anyway, so I should be fine. But I will be tweaking this healer. This is just like a very basic healer put together. And it's still, you know, pretty effective. You know, I've got Trainee on and Plague Doctor with Oaken, so I mean, all easy to acquire stuff. Choke Form, super easy to acquire. The only thing that might be a little bit tricky for newer players is the Oaken Soul. Other than that, really super easy. Right, let's gold this out. I'm going to have to use 20 Rossin, but it's only going to cost 20k or 25k. It's just insane. So if you're a new player and you want to, like, because you've got gold weapons and stuff, it's always best to just run staffs, because it's just so cheap to upgrade to stuff. Like, I have no idea why. The Rossin have always been a little bit cheaper than the other gold materials, but it's just ridiculous cheap. There's the resin, Rossin. It's just like, what? Look at this. What has happened? I'm glad, like, it's just made things cheap for me, but did I just buy 20, you know, gold crafting material for 20k gold almost? Oh, what is going on? Like, the Drill Axe is dearer. So yeah, no worries about burning through 20 of them. So that's going to amp up the weapon damage and spell damage a little bit, just so the heals will be a bit stronger. Like, good anyway. Have I got potions? Sort of, yeah. Right, sorted. That's pretty much the healer. Like I said, yeah, I do want the Magicka a little bit higher. I must have pushed all into health. Oh, it's just a mix. Oh yeah, I need to sort this out. I probably could try stat all of that, ideally. So you could push the health a lot higher than this. Depends how crazy you want to go. Right, let's save this build so I don't lose it again. Right, so healer and my actual full-blown Walden build, all good to go. Let's get into it. No vampire as well. See how we do. I could have sworn I had the Blue Betty on there. Doesn't return a ton of Magicka though. It's just a little extra, which is quite nice. I was thinking of getting rid of the spores. Oh, we'll see how we go. No. Alright, I'm back. I nearly fell over. I was just grabbing a drink, I nearly tripped over a pair of shoes. You silly old bastard. Anyway, I'm back now. I'm not moving again. Right, so yeah, on the helo. See what we can do. Oh, we're still waiting for players. On my favourite map as well. This map is really... Yeah, Chaos Ball. So my favourite mode, favourite newer mode and favourite map. So this is definitely at its peak for me. I could put on the... Where is it? The Bewitched Sugar Skulls, have I got it? Probably not. Who the hell is ever going to use that one? See how we do then with the crazy healing. Hopefully crazy healing. I want to try and push the Magicka into like 25k, hopefully 30k sort of range and still retain the health. We got another healer as well. Oh my god, how many healers we got? 2 healers? Hello? Oh, I'm back. I think my mic might have stopped working there. I don't know if I was rambling and no one was listening. Didn't even notice. I've got the Chaos Ball again. Mate, ultimate just does not work. How many times have you got to press it? Come on. Oh, I got nerfed there. Nuked big time. There's just like some terrible lag I'm getting. They've got all 3 Chaos Balls. Whoa, that's not good. Mate, when you're trying to hit that ultimate, for some reason, I don't know if it's because it's the AVA and it's just really laggy, but you just cannot get the ultimate to hit. You've got to keep pressing it like 3 or 4 times. No, we definitely lost now. They've got all 3. If we can quickly wipe them out. I've got a Chaos Ball. Have I got one? Yeah, got one. We just died. Yes, as I was saying earlier, I don't know if anyone heard me. I think my mic cut. But yeah, I do recognise one of the players, which is Juggy. He's a really good Warden, good PvPer. So go follow him, guys. He does some really good builds and stuff. Another fellow ESO content maker. But as I'm playing PC a little bit more, I'm sort of recognising names a bit more now. Whereas if I play Xbox, I pretty much know every player. 9 times out of 10. Chaos will grab it. I don't think we're going to win anyway. We're too far behind. We'll get the crazy hills in. Hope for the best. They've got 2 balls, so oh, they have dropped. They've dropped. I can't pick up. Can I pick up 2? Pick up the ball. Go on. I'll keep you going. Oh, right on their spawn point. That's where we should be with the Chaos Ball, really. Whoa, that was crazy. 78,000 Chaos Ball damage. Right, that's the end of the match anyway. We lost, unfortunately. Let's see, did I get how many points? 4,000 points from just healing. And that just shows you how crazy it is with the healing. So how many healers they had as well. That's the good thing about healing, I suppose, is if you're not like the best PvPer in the world, or you're just getting into PvP, you know, healing is a nice starting point, you know, because it's very simple, very easy to sort of play and run. You don't have to be a crazy player that, you know, is killing millions of players, and if you can't do that, then you can't play PvP. It's not the case at all. You could even do it like a tank, but there's not really a huge point of doing that. I don't think, like, from a medal wise perspective, like with healing you get a load of medals through healing, you know, in BGs, and obviously you get loads of kills, you get medals. I don't know if you get much from just being a block tank, so I don't know if I'd recommend that. But yeah, healing, yeah, is alright. Like I said, this is just like a sort of beginner healer build, you know, with just simple sets on. You could easily progress this into a much better PvP healer build. This is just like a simple, nice, you know, friendly and easy one just to put in and play, you know. Like I said, you probably want, ideally, the spell damage a bit higher and the max magic are a bit higher, just so the heals are stronger. I've got defending. Chaos Guardian. I bet it's gonna be that 4v4 deathmatch. I can see it coming. Yes, it is. That might be another healer's got really high health. Just need one more player. Still haven't got that other player. think another issue with the Warden Healer is that is the main sort of healing ultimate that a lot of players use on Warden Healer builds, and it's just far too cheap. 90 ultimate should probably be about 200. There's definitely things they can do. Wow, it's just taking ages. Are we going? We going? No, we're going. Oh, he's just running off on his own. Keep spamming them hills. I don't know if they've got a healer as well. They probably have. They just seem to be in every match now, and understandably, you just need them just to counter other healers, basically. Because if you don't, okay, it's not looking good. Snared massively. Whoa, I got really snared bad there. I think we killed. Oh, we have killed someone on their team. I assume they've got a healer as well. Can't really see too much going on. I assume they probably have. They don't really seem to be going down either. Yeah, they do. That looks like the healer there. Our team just doesn't have enough firepower. I'm getting burned by something. We've actually got a kill. We've got a kill back. What's the medal score compared to everyone else? Just nuts. Yeah, the Deceptive Predator is quite good because you're sort of immune to snares and immobilisations, and that's what they're going to try and target you with. I just find that Soothing Spores or whatever I've got in that stamina based heal, it sort of eats into your stamina, and that's when you can get sort of CC'd and caught. Try and interrupt them, that's what I'm trying to do, if that makes any difference. I don't think we're going to win this, there's just not enough damage to punch through, unless I think they've got a really good healer as well. Can we hang on for another minute and 30 seconds? They're going to win this. My helium score, oh, that's pretty good. Just spam those heals. I'll just chase him. Oh, maybe not. Too late. Oh, I've been proper snared. Oh, can I hold on for them 9 seconds? Yeah, I should be okay. So I get CC'd again, which I just did. The casual mode, why not make it 8v8v8 so there isn't the steamroll effect? Yeah, that's my point exactly. I keep making up. I prefer just 3 teams, and this mode is just the worst. Look at the medal score though, just for the healing. Did they have a healer? Yeah, what, had 2 healers or not full blown? I don't think what other characters I've got. I haven't played Templar in a while on my PC. We've done the Bash build on here and the Dragon Knight. I haven't played the Warden on this yet. Keep meaning to do a Sorcerer, but I don't know if that's ever going to happen. Nightblade. Still not sure about the Nightblade yet. I have to look into a couple of builds. I've got a build actually on here. I haven't actually played it properly yet. Let's go into the Templar quickly because I know this one's got like 7k weapon damage. But yeah, the 8v8v8 is definitely the way it should be. That's what they need to do. Bring that back. Stores Magicka. I did fiddle with this, so I'm going to have to change it back. Onslaught. Forward Momentum, Wrecking Blow. I know, yeah, the weapon damage is crazy. I think this is okay. Looking good, looking good. Probably would be better off. I always feel when I'm on Templar, I should go bloodthirsty on everything because of just to make that crazy beam execute super strong. Has to get players away from you. Really, really good there. Right. Going again. I'm in the Templar mood at the moment. To what's going on outside? My mic still working? Oh yeah. Right, T.O. Yeah, Templar, I don't know, like, the beam is really good on Templar. That's why, the only thing that Templar really has good, and obviously will stand your ground and sort of soak up the damage. Again, I'm running the torque. Running the torque on everything because it took me so long to farm, I'm running it. Just check the passives. All good. All good. Must have worked hard on this. Get everything I need. Still missing a few there. Running Orc, of course. Orc's probably the best for the movement speed buff. Right, let's go and turn that in.
How fair you, as with it. Of course.
Why have I not got the... Anything? No race against time. I think it's probably a room issue on the bars. There we go. Just wanted to hit a few creatures just to get used to it, but... Oh yeah, the beam should hit pretty hard. And what I like about Templar is you've got the cleanse. Oh, it's crazy. What did I think it was chaos for? No idea. It's sort of like a semi-healer as well, with the Remembrance, which is such an underused skill. Whoa, what the hell happened there? Got burst down quick. taking so much damage. Oh, I got interrupted. The Zan, where was my cleanse? It's just dotting me up. I'm not even dizzy spring, what am I doing? He's nibbling me from behind. Where's my armor? I'm just pressing the armor like 100 times. Pressing the buttons and nothing's happening. Oh, there's only one flag. Oh, that was nice there. Oh, I just got away with it as well. It's actually a fairly balanced match, which is nice to see. Oh, I just got hit with the spear. What I'm using. How the hell did he survive that? Templar's not feeling too bad on the talk actually. Why are they not playing? I'm dropping down. Oh, he's just a good player there. He's taking us all on. He's actually holding his own. I could have helped him out, mate. Yeah, if someone were to say to me, at the talk, you know, what does it feel best on at the moment? Like I said, I've used it on the Warden, and I've used it on the Templar and the Dragon Knight, and they're all pretty similar builds, you know what I mean? Like the sort of setups you sort of run on the typical sort of 2-bar stuff. And I would say Templars definitely feels the best, because the burst just feels really strong. And then I would probably say the Warden is also quite nice. And then Dragon Knight, yeah, is underwhelming. Unless I'm not playing it properly or whatever, it definitely doesn't feel as good. Which I was surprised, because I thought on the Dragon Knight it would literally be top dog, but Templar for me seems to be the best at the moment, with the Warden followed by a close second. Why is his team not helping him? He's just going to get nuked. I'm going to nuke just for not helping your teammate. Oh, I've been pinned myself now. I pressed ultimate, nothing. I have to keep double pressing it. But yeah, that is an underrated ultimate, Remembrance, because like I said, I can do damage, but I can also switch to sort of like more of a heal support on the side, you know, on the back, which, you know, a lot of builds can do anyway, but then it just feels it's really sort of group supportive as well. It's not just like a greedy kill everything build. You know, you can actually provide support if you want to go a bit more defensive. There's another Templar as well. I don't know why his team's not helping him. They're just sort of standing around. Like, what are you doing? I wonder why he don't want to play. I don't blame him. The whole team's just standing there. Come on, guys. I'm getting beams in from here. Just stand here beaming then. I mean, normally I wouldn't do this, but you know, like they're just deliberately not playing and helping that other player, which I just think is just a bit stupid. I think the spawn point thing, I think they should automatically be dropped down. I mean, if you don't want to play, just quit, you know. I know like they're obviously losing or whatever, but you just got to still just get through it, yeah. But you know, just abandon your other teammates and then just let them get ripped. I mean, he's quite a good player. If he had a bit of support, he'd probably push us right back. We actually absorbed my beam there. Well, it was a good match for us. That one didn't even die. I feel sorry for that player, that Elreen. His team just was not helping him. But yeah, definitely going to make some more tweaks on the Templar. It is feeling pretty reasonable with the old talk on. I think it's just the weapon damage is just so high. It definitely goes above 6.5. It goes to about 7.5. But yeah, so yeah, probably do some more tweaks on that. Better clear my inventory. It's full. But yeah, anyway, I will be leaving it there, guys. Not a bad stream all in all. Just done a big mixture of stuff. Definitely do some more Templar though, yeah, and try and do a few more tweaks on it. Feels alright. Again, it's just a bit of a... I don't like the small bars too much. Might have to tweak it a little bit. Try and improve upon that. Again, probably could go triune and not be so greedy with the damage. Yeah, play about with it, I think. Yeah, thank you to everyone that's tuned into the stream, guys. It was a good one. And catch me in the next one. And check out the build videos and stuff I've got coming. I've got plenty more coming.